It's that time of year again where a lot of people are setting their business plans for the coming year. And do you know what? A lot of those plans are going to fail. And they don't fail in the boardroom, they simply fail in the daily grind, the day-to-day activities where clarity fades away and momentum stalls. And the issue isn't normally the strategy or the plan itself, it's around the execution. It's breaking down because no one's paying attention, and that lack of attention means that the plan simply fails. G'day, my name's John, and I've been an independent business advisor for 15 or so years now, helping people scale their business from 1 million to 2 million to 10 million and really find that sweet spot for them. Now, you think about this. You've had a strategy day, you leave it, you're energized, the plan's brilliant. We're going to conquer the world. And then a few weeks later, things look exactly the same. Does that sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. Ideas are really easy. The hard part comes to the implementation, the execution, and this is where businesses win or lose. And the problem is that execution is the missing link. Strategy might set the direction, but it's the execution on a day-to-day basis that actually creates the results. As a business advisor, I've seen it over and over. Number one, no clarity. The team doesn't even know what the top priorities are. Number two, there's weak systems. The work's really ad hoc and inconsistent. Number three, there's low accountability. No one actually owns the outcomes or responsible. Number four, poor measurement. There's no way to know what's working and what's not working. And number five, there's that lack of rhythm. Progress is just not being reviewed on a regular basis. And these aren't minor issues. You know, they're expensive. McKinsey did a study and they said 30% of transformations succeed. Only 30%, the other 70% fail. PwC, companies that execute well are 2 times more likely to outperform their peers. And the execution problems creep in very quietly. You know, we have busy teams sometimes with little or no progress. Things are constantly shifting, priorities keep moving. We have all these big long meetings with no outcomes. And as business owners, sometimes our head gets down and we just get stuck in the weeds. Now, if this sounds like your business, you're not broken. This is not uncommon, and I see this on a regular basis. But your business might be okay, but it's your execution engine that's not currently working. So let's work out how we can turn your plans into action. And if you're tired of your big plans going nowhere, or if your business is busy but not moving ahead, I've created a simple health checklist. It's got 30 self-assessment questions. And if you want it, simply DM me or make a comment in the comments below with the word strategy, and I'll send you a copy of that. But the idea, if you want to execute really well, then you need to build that strong culture of execution, because execution is your real competitive advantage. You can have the best ideas, you can have the best strategy, but unless you execute well, you're not going to get ahead. And if you can beat your competitors on execution, that is your secret sauce recipe. So let's have a look about this. Let's have a think about how we can actually bake this into your business, because businesses that scale don't just plan well, but they execute with really good discipline, clarity, and rhythm. And it's all about building a culture to get things done. And you can turn that strategy into a real measurable process. So let's think about some key things. Here are some questions you can ask your team. Number one, what are our top 3 priorities this quarter? Does everyone know what success looks like? Do we have that strategic clarity? Number 2, ownership and accountability. Who owns each of those goals? Who's actually empowered to act? If everything has to pass through you as the business owner to make things happen, your business is not going to scale. What about project and task management? Are you tracking progress on a weekly basis and a deadline's being consistently met? If you're not tracking on a weekly basis, then you're not going to be known whether you're executing or not. What about performance measurement? You know, are you measuring the right things? What sort of dashboard have you got? What are the KPIs? What's your scoreboard? Who sees that information? Again, if it's just you as the business owner and not the team, then how can the team know whether it's executing or not? And what about your meeting rhythms? Are your meetings structured, or are they just something that drags on and drives us crazy? They need to focus on solving real issues, have an outcome, and have a reason. And then what about the systems and tools that you're using? Are those tools helping you, or are they slowing you down? Are bottlenecks getting resolved quickly? You see, it's the day-to-day things that we do and that sense of urgency that allows us to execute really well. And that's why I say that strategy doesn't die in the boardroom, it dies on the shop floor. So How are we reviewing things? Are we reviewing every quarter? What's gone well? What's not gone well? And I tend to think in 90-day blocks because 12 months is too long. 90 days is long enough to know if we're making progress, but also understand what's working and what's not working. So if you're keen to take your plan to profitability, remember, great strategy but poor execution is going to equal a lot of disappointment. But great strategy and great execution equals real results and real growth. And at Plan A Consulting, that's my aim when I work with people, to help them take that business idea and move it to something that starts to give them impact. So if you'd like to scale your business to go from 2 million to 5 million to 10 plus million and want to make execution your secret sauce recipe, then please feel free to give me a call. And remember, the free resource below, either DM me or comment strategy in the comments, and I'll send you a copy of that as well. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please check out the next video. And until next time, catch you later. Bye-bye.